Hi guys, welcome to another quick daily yoga flow. These flows are designed to just be little snippets where we hit kind of everything, so you can take just some time out of your day to move and be mindful and work on your breath, maybe a little stress relief. This one's going to be 20 minutes or as close to 20 minutes as I can get it. They do tend to run a little long, but I try to fit as much as I can in these little snippets of yoga. So yeah, we're actually going to get started in Savasana today. So that's going to be started on our backs. So just find your way to your back, nice and gentle, arms and legs extended, taking up space, kind of letting them fall wherever they want to fall. You can have your palms facing up to take in energy, open to receive, or palms facing down to get grounded, whatever feels good, whatever you need in this moment. Remember that everything I say is an option, not an order. I want you to do what feels best for you and your body. I'll try to offer variations for every pose. And that being said, find the position that feels best for you here, and then close your eyes. Gently start to bring your intention to your breath, noticing the inhales and exhales. As you inhale, maybe you feel the chest expand, the belly expand, take up space, no sucking in here. Push that belly out. And exhale. Start to release. Inhale, fill up the chest, fill up the belly, take up space. And exhale. Release. One more just like that. Inhale in, fill up the chest, fill up the belly, take up that space. And exhale. Release some tension. Continue these deep inhales and exhales, setting the intention that you came to your mat today for you, to take some time for you. Cherish this moment, appreciate this moment, send yourself some gratitude and that feeling of accomplishment and pride for coming to your mat. This is your time. When you're ready, I want you to gently inhale and extend your arms up overhead. And now extend your legs straight out, your arms straight out. Take a nice big morning stretch here like you just woke up this morning, really lengthening throughout the body. Active fingers, active toes. And exhale, release. Now I want you to inhale and move your arms over to the right and your legs over to the right. So you're keeping your arms and legs extended, but you're forming a kind of banana here on your mat. Going towards the right, either a banana or a crescent moon, whatever you want to call it. It can be more exaggerated or it can be less, whatever feels right for you and your body. If you want a little more, you can cross that left ankle over the right, and you're feeling that extension from your hip, your left hip, all the way up to the left rib cage. Again, forming this banana shape on your mat. So hips are out to the left and arms and legs are out to the right. Breathing into that space you created on the left. Now go ahead and gently release through center, and then we're going to take it over to the left. So this time again, hips are out to the right, and I'm walking my feet over to the left, my legs over to the left, and my arms over to the left. So forming this banana or this crescent moon on my mat. And maybe if I want a little more, I'm crossing my right ankle over my left. And I'm feeling this pull all up and down my right side body. Feeling that expansion from hip to rib cage. Breathing into that space. And go ahead and gently release, come back to center. I want you to draw your knees up into your chest, nice and slow. And bring your arms in. Squeezing your knees into your chest, forming a little ball here. And then go ahead and drop over to one side. Finding a fetal pose for just a moment, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Taking this moment of stillness and silence. Inhale, very gently press up to a seat, any seat that you are comfortable in. I'm taking an easy seated pose here. Whatever that means for you, if you want to sit on a pillow, a block, if you want to extend the legs, listening to your body here. And I want you to bring your hands to your knees, kind of grasping your knees here. And we're going to take a seated cat-cow. So I want you to inhale, press the chest out, drop the head back, lift the chin. And exhale, I want you to round. So dropping chin to chest, dome out the shoulders, round the back. Inhale, open up, dropping the head back. And exhale to round, dropping chin to chest. Take 5 more of these on your own breath. Link your breath to your movement. And do what feels good. Take what movement that feels good here. You can go fast or you can go slow. As long as you're listening to your body and your breath, you are good to go. Finishing up this last round and coming back to a neutral spine. I want you to clasp your hands together so you're intertwining, interlacing the fingers, and I want you to bring this clasp right to the base of your head, right where your head meets your spine. And I want you to just let gravity do its thing. I don't want you to pull, so you're dropping your chin to your chest and stretching out the back of your neck. Now keeping this bind, I want you to inhale, lift your head, opening up the elbows as much as you can. So you should feel this in the shoulders. And I want you to inhale here and exhale, try to drop that right elbow down, opening up the left one. So feeling this in your shoulders, your upper back. Inhale, center, exhale, try to drop that left elbow and open up the right one. And go ahead and inhale, come center. You can release that bind from the back of your neck, keeping your fingers interlaced. Now I want you to bring the backs of your hands to right underneath your chin, and you're gonna inhale, just press that chin up, dropping the head back, opening up the throat chakra here, stretching out the neck. And exhale, very gently release. And now you can release your hand, shake it out a bit if you need to. And then we're going to gently transition to a tabletop. So coming to your hands and your knees. Nice and slow. Shoulder, elbow, wrist are all stacked. Hips are over the knees. And we're going to drop into a puppy pose here. Now, this is a bit of a more intense back bend. So if it's too much, I just want you to take a child's pose. But if you want to try your puppy pose, you're going to extend your arms out, hips are staying stacked over the knees, and you're going to drop your chest to the mat. Again, hips are staying right over the knees. You can rest on your forehead, or for a little more, rest on your chin, gazing up towards your hands. Now again, as I said, if this is too much, you're dropping into your child's pose. Breathing here. Now taking an inhale and exhale very, very slowly. Come forward and you're going to drop all the way down to your belly. So you're coming to a low cobra here. Your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale, lift the head to chest the shoulders. low cobra, and exhale, release. Inhale, lift the head, the chest, the shoulders, and exhale, release. Last one, inhale, lift up, and exhale, go ahead and release. Now from this position here on your stomach, you can gently inhale, press up to a tabletop, and then we're going to find our first downward facing dog, so just tucking the toes and inhaling those hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. Now here you can take some time to pedal out your feet, find some movement, maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no, maybe rock the hips from side to side. Gently find stillness, and then inhale, gaze up to the top of your mat, and exhale, travel into a forward fold. Now, if you struggle to step up, maybe you want to step up a little wider. Give yourself some space for your belly if you need it. And then bring your feet in hips distance. Finding our first forward fold of class. And again, taking time here to find some movement. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows, swaying from side to side, maybe giving a little bounce. And come to stillness. You can bring your hands to your shins, press into them. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here to close your eyes, to find your breath. And again, take a moment for you. That's what these classes are here for, to take a moment for you. What do you need in this moment? Seal it with a breath. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Fill up and open mouth, exhale. Now we're going to flow a bit, just some half sun salutes here. So I want you to inhale your arms up, take a little back bend, exhale, fold forward, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, come to standing, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up, take that back bend, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Take that back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, those hands to heart center. Take a second here. Close your eyes. Feel those hands at your heart. Send some love to those who need it. Or maybe send some love to yourself. And when you're ready, you can drop your hands to your sides, open your eyes. All right. We're going to play with some warriors here. So I want you to bring your hands to your hips. We're going to do this from stepping back. If you'd like to take your warriors from a vinyasa, if that's in your practice, please be my guest. But for anybody who needs it, I'm going to cue this from stepping back. So I'm standing at the top of my mat. My hands are at my hips. We're starting with the right side. So I'm putting my weight into my right foot. And I'm going to step the left foot back, kind of like half a leg's distance, maybe a little more, for my warrior one. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle flat. Front knee is bent, knee is over the ankle. My hips are square to the front of the mat. And I'm going to inhale my arms up. So finding my warrior one. I'm going to hold here and I'm going to breathe. Now I'm going to take an inhale. And exhale, I'm going to open up to a warrior two. So this back foot's opening up a little more. It's coming flat. It's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Front foot parallel with the long edge of the mat. Knee is over ankle. I'm finding this warrior two stance. It's a very powerful stance. And I went from a closed hip to an open hip. So now my hips are open. I'm gazing over my front fingertips. I'm breathing here. I'm going to take an inhale and exhale. I'm going to step right back to the top of my mat. Just like that. Go and shake it out. And then we're going to the other side. So hands on hips, putting all my weight into my left foot, stepping that right foot back. Again at a 45-degree angle. Knee is over the ankle on the front foot. Hips are closed. And when I'm ready, I'm going to inhale my arms up overhead, finding this warrior one. Breathing here. Taking an inhale. And exhale, opening up to my warrior two. So again, scooting this back foot open a little bit more. Back foot's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Front foot's parallel with the long edge of the mat. Open hips. Lifting my arms. Gazing over those front fingertips. Feeling this power here. Taking an inhale and exhale, just gently stepping back to the top of the mat, shake it out. All right, we hit our warriors a bit. Now we're going to take it to a wide-legged forward fold. So I'm coming to face the long edge of my mat. I'm opening up my legs as much as you'd like to, whatever feels right and comfortable for you. Inhaling my arms up and exhale to fold. Now we'll spend a bit of time here, and I want you to find what feels good for you. Maybe you want to rock from side to side, bend one knee, bend the other. Maybe you want to reach back in between your legs. Maybe you want to take a chest opener and grab your hands behind you and open up your chest. Do what feels good. Find flow here. Listen to your body. Bring it back to your breath. Bring it back to why you came to your mat today. What your intention is. Taking that time for yourself. I want you to inhale gently for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Now you can scoot your feet in just a little bit. And then bend at the knees. Now two options here. You can just take a squat here, bending in the knees, kind of bringing your elbows to your thighs. Or you can take a malasana. So malasana is a deep yogi squat. I'm bringing my feet in a little deeper. Toes are pointing out at a 45-degree angle and I'm lowering down. Now you can sit on a block here if you need it. Or again, take that more elevated squat. Listening to your body. Using my elbows to kind of push my thighs open to find that hip opener. Taking a moment here. Breathing here. Opening up those hips. You can release your hands down and inhale, straighten those legs. Exhale, shake it out. And then we're going to find our way down to our mats. So I'm just going to gently come down to a seat. We'll take some seated folds here. So first one, bound angle pose. I'm bringing my feet bottoms together to touch. Knees are open. I'm opening up the hips. I'm going to inhale my arms up, straight spine. And exhale, I'm going to fold. Really trying to focus on a straight spine and hinging from the hips, almost like a Barbie doll, rather than how deep I can go. It's about how much you feel it, not how flexible you are. Maybe with every inhale I lengthen, and with every exhale I fold just a little bit deeper. Go ahead and inhale, gently lift up. Now we're going to take a wide-legged fold. So again, bring your legs out as wide as comfortable, whatever feels right for you. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale again, hinge from the hips like a Barbie doll and fold. Finding your edge. Feeling it in the low back, the hips, the hamstrings. Maybe with every inhale, lengthen, and every exhale, fold just a bit more. And go ahead and inhale, gently lift up. Now keeping this wide-legged stance, I'm going to square myself over my right leg. Again, inhaling for a straight spine, and exhale, folding over that right leg. You should feel this in your low back, that left hip, and the right hamstring. Inhale, come up, move through center, switch it over to that left leg, and exhale, fold. Feeling this in that right hip, low back, left hamstring. Then go ahead and inhale, gently come on up. Our last fold will just be a straight-legged fold. So bring your legs in. Again, if you need a little extra space for your belly, you can just bring your feet a little bit wider. And again, if you want more in your low back, maybe bend the knees. If you want more in your hamstrings, try to keep those legs straight. Inhale for a straight spine, and exhale, go ahead and fold. Doesn't matter if you can touch your toes, it just matters that you can feel it and that you're breathing. And you're listening to your body. Taking this moment, this time for you. Listening to your breath. Decompressing and de-stressing. And inhale, gently come on up. Now we're going to find just a seated meditation pose. This is where I'm going to leave you today. Since we started in Savasana, we'll end in just a seated meditation. You can have your palms facing up to receive energy, palms facing down to get grounded, whatever you and your body needs in this moment. Close your eyes and bring it back to your breath. Again, this is where I will leave you. You can spend as much time as you'd like here just breathing. I will see you next time. Thank you for practicing with me.